you amazing, beautiful people, and welcome back to another Full Metal Alchemist Brotherhood reaction video. Yeah, this anime has got me. It's got the hooks in. It's got me good. I'm very curious and very excited. I still find it interesting that you literally have this giant, terrifying looking robot suit of armor, and it's this cute, adorable younger brother called Al. Like, it's just like, that's my brother Al. And it's just like, hi, with like the sweetest voice ever. I still love that. Every time Al talks, I'm just like, it doesn't make any sense, and it's amazing. I hope you guys are enjoying this series as much as I'm enjoying it. I'm going to stop talking. Make sure you subscribe. Let's get to 300k, and let's jump into my first time ever reaction to Full Metal Alchemist Brotherhood, Episode 4.
The town of Lior had fallen under the control of Father Cornello, a corrupt priest who used alchemy combined with a philosopher's stone to deceive his people. Ed and Al came to Lior and put a stop to the priest's sinister plans. The philosopher's stone, however, was revealed to be a fake. Their leader exposed as a fraud, the hopes of the citizens of Lior were crushed. Stand up and walk. Move forward. These were Ed's words to Rose. Words he had once needed to hear himself.
I feel like they gave Rose such an introduction and emphasis on her character that she is going to either be a recurring character or we're definitely going to see a return of her later on. Big time. Look at that guy's mustache!
You are Bas,
Jeez!
the Iron Blood Alchemist, correct?
Why? Who's asking?
Foolish alchemists who have turned their backs on the ways of God shall all be punished.
I see. You must be the bloodthirsty murderer who's been making a habit of targeting state alchemists lately. Well, this time, you picked the wrong target! You're fast. Try this!
What the fuck is this guy?
A little more! That wasn't so difficult.
Wait, hold on. I'm sorry. This guy literally has got some fucking, like... What is this guy's power? Like, do like, alchemists specialize in different sort of areas then? Does this guy specialize in the fucking battleship area or something?
What? No! How?
Now you perish.
Holy shit! This guy's crazy strong. So this guy's going around just assassinating state alchemists? He's crazy strong.
Dead. This killer is highly skilled.
Major, you watch yourself. For all we know, you could be the next one he comes after.
Understood.
Führer Bradley, Your Excellency, what brings you here?
Also, can the state alchemist be replaced? Like, are they going to replace this guy? Or are you sort of born with, like, a natural sort of talent for it? So you can't really be replaced, if that makes sense.
I got word of what happened.
Also, I don't fucking trust Bradley. Bradley's got suspicion written all over him. This guy, he's got an eye patch, for fuck's sake. That rings like this guy's probably a douche.
Lieutenant Colonel Hughes, you're the officer in charge of this case?
Yes, sir.
Should you need any additional personnel, just ask. The man doing this is a traitor. I want him stopped.
Sir.
The birds.
Lieutenant
I love how the
Right.
subtitles have birds. Chirp, chirpy, chirp, chirp.
The Colonel's sure letting his work pile up again, huh? Havoc, give me a hand, will ya?
I've got plenty to do over here already. Next up, who's this?
Lieutenant G.O.T. Remember, the crook who was using the usual coal mine concessions to line his own pockets? Anyway, the Elric brothers exposed what that dirty thief was up to, and now he's on the run.
Master Sergeant Fury, how's the radio?
The receiver on this thing's seen better days. I think I'm gonna have to replace it. Huh? Hey, it's Edward and Alphonse!
I need this guy
Welcome
to come
back,
hang out
boys.
around me. Just touch
Go
everything,
on
make
in,
it
the
better.
Colonel's expecting you.
So fucking Ed can literally just touch shit and just upgrade it. There you go. Better radio, better TV, better thing. You want to... Anyway, I'll fix that for you. That's fucking awesome. That's fucking awesome, man. It's almost like a superpower. So cool.
Well done on the Lior case, you two. Nice work. I appreciate you resolving the matter.
No big deal. It's not like we did it for you.
Right. The Philosopher's Stone. Another false lead?
Yeah, after all that, the stone was a fake. Even so, the power it gave Cornello was real enough.
Yeah.
He transmuted this huge chimera right in front of us.
I still wonder how he was able to use the stone to do that. I'm not familiar enough with the field of bioalchemy to really understand it.
Yeah, I'm kind of curious about that too. It might be worth looking into. Who knows? Maybe we'll find something that could help us restore our bodies.
It might help if you consulted a specialist.
Huh?
The Sowing Life alchemist, Shao Tucker. He's done some heavy research into chimera transmutation. I'll introduce you.
You would do that for us?
Okay, what's the catch? You want something, don't you?
Don't doubt my motives. I'm trying to repay you for your work on the Lior case.
Doing you a favor is better than being indebted to you.
Why do they always take it to 10? Like, literally just like, well, I could introduce you to this person. It's like, oh, thank you very much. Oh, calm down. Like, calm the fuck down. It's, all it's just like the most chilled thing ever. 2 coffees, please. 1 with sugar and 1 with fucking milk. It's like, well, Jesus Christ. It just always go from like the calmest conversation ever to the most full-blown anime shouting conversation every time. It's so fucking funny.
2 years ago, Tucker transmuted a chimera that could understand
like everyone's got
human
Tourette.
speech. That earned him his certification as a state alchemist.
I understand human speech. You mean... Wait, you mean it talks? A chimera?
Right. Supposedly. It only said one thing.
Booyakasha!
I want to die.
Not Booyakasha.
After that, it refused to eat until it got its wish.
That's interesting.
Man, this house is huge.
You okay, Ed?
Daddy! There are people out here. Look!
Nina, this is why I told you to keep the dog tied up.
I'm just saying, if I go around anyone's house and the dog treats me like that, I know it's a good house.
I'm sorry about the mess. Ever since my wife ran out, this place has been a wreck. I'm not much of a housekeeper.
The wife ran out? What does he mean by ran out? Bit of a weird way of putting it. What does he mean by that?
Now that we're all settled in, let me say that it's a pleasure to meet you, Edward. As the Colonel told you, I'm the Sowing Life alchemist, Shao Tucker.
Ed is interested in the field of biologic alchemy. He would like to have a look at your research, if that's possible.
Oh, yes, certainly. I don't mind. However, if you want me to show you the tricks I've got up my sleeve, it's only fair you show me the tricks you've got up yours as well. It's the code we live by, equivalent exchange. Now, why are you interested in bioalchemy?
Oh, Ed, well, you see, he's...
Colonel.
Just be honest. It's always best just to be honest.
You transmuted your mother?
There you go.
As an 11-year-old child? I see. So that's what earned you the title Full Metal Alchemist. You've had a rough time of it for someone so young. I can't say for sure if it's going to be of any use to you or not. But why don't you go ahead and take a look at my laboratory?
Jesus, what the
It's kind of embarrassing.
fuck is down there?
I'm fairly widely regarded as an authority on chimeras, but the truth is, it hasn't actually been going that well lately.
Jesus!
Amazing!
This is my library. Feel free to look around.
All right, let's dive in. I'll start with this shelf.
I'll try starting over here.
That's the thing. That's the thing with Ed and Al that we've seen in in the first episode, in this entire show, is something you don't usually see, which I really fucking love. FULLMETAL Alchemist Brotherhood is like, because it's older, right? But it has so many elements that I'm yet to see in like newer animes or TV shows in general. And that is the main protagonists literally being people who get good by researching, by reading books and studying, by like knuckling down and they're excited to do it as well. Introduced to an entire library, and Ed's immediate is all excited, taking a book off and cracking in and reading the book straight away. Like they are so excited to learn and get better by learning.
I'm going to head back to work now. I'll send somebody by to get you this evening.
They've got some ability to focus. I'm not sure they even know we're here anymore. Quite a catch, these two. A couple of prodigies.
I don't like the way he said that. But he has a daughter and a dog, so I'm sure he's alright.
What are you doing? You're supposed to be reading!
Nina looked like she wanted to play.
Well, in case you forgot, we didn't come here to play horsey.
Alexander says that he wants to play too.
That dog is the best.
That's what you want, is it? You've bested me twice, dog. But playtime is over. I will not lose this time! I, Edward Elric, will use my considerable powers to vanquish you! You mangy mutt!
Hey, Chief, your ride has arrived.
It looks like he lost again.
What are you up to down there, Ed?
Let's just say I'm taking a break from a long day of research.
After all that, you must be dog-tired. Why don't you come on back tomorrow?
You really going to come again?
We'll play some more tomorrow, okay, Nina?
Okay.
Oh, Mr. Tucker, I almost forgot. I've got a message for you. It's from the Colonel. He says, don't forget, assessment day is coming soon.
Yes. Please assure him I know.
Right.
There's definitely an element of sinister nature going on here. Like, something feels tiny bit insidious. Like, there's something peculiar happening. Definitely sort of getting something. But he has a daughter, he has a dog, he's a family guy, he seems very open and stuff like that. So, I don't think he's evil, but there may be some morally grey things popping up soon. That would be my guess.
Hey, Daddy? What does assessment day mean?
State alchemists have to report on their research once a year in order to keep their certification. You see, last year, Nina, your daddy didn't get a very good evaluation. Unless I do something really impressive this year, I won't be a state alchemist anymore.
Huh? No, you'll do just fine, Daddy. I know you will. You're always studying so much.
You're right, Nina. I have to try hard.
Ah, he's about...
Or we'll be left with nothing. Again.
Full Metal Alchemist. Full Metal Alchemist.
Full Metal Alchemist. I've got a funny feeling this dude's about to do something and fuck some shit up. I think we're about to see some fucking of the shit. I believe.
Your mother left 2 years ago?
Daddy said she went back to live at her parents' house.
It must get kind of lonely with just you and your dad living in this
Did
big
he kill the
house.
woman? Did he kill his mother?
Not
Mother?
really. Daddy's so nice, and plus I've got Alexander to play with, too. But lately, Daddy's been studying in his lab all the time. I guess that does make me a little bit lonely.
My shoulders are killing me.
Maybe you should try to move around some, brother.
Yeah, not a bad idea, Al. Hey, you mangy mutt! Looks like you could use some exercise.
Let's go too, Nina.
That dog seems incredibly skilled. An incredibly skilled foe. I would watch out for that dog. It is possible the dog is the one behind everything. It has bested Ed, what, like multiple times? 4 times now? Interesting. I don't trust that dog. Suspicious. I think the dog is the mastermind.
Don't forget, assessment day is coming soon.
That's such a random thing to say. And make sure you tell him, assessment day is coming soon.
What I want to know is why this guy is only targeting state alchemists and no one else. If it's the military he's trying to hurt, he could go after normal soldiers. Surely soldiers would be easier to kill than highly skilled alchemists, especially ones that have been state certified.
Maybe the certification is the reason. State alchemists are given high pay and special privilege. There must be any number of people who envy them for their positions. Or perhaps they fear they have not upheld their creed, alchemist be thou for the people. Alchemists who are supposed to be pillars of science and truth are turned into the military's walking weapons as soon as they receive certification. There are plenty of people, I'm sure, who have not forgotten the role that state alchemists played in the Ishvalan Civil War.
This Ishvalan Civil War they keep mentioning, keep bringing up, are we going to see more of that later on? Are we going to see like flashbacks to it? Is there like a spin-off, something like that? Because they keep talking about this war, this big war, but we haven't seen anything of this war. Like, it's just something that's whispered about in the past.
I have a report, sir. A canvas has revealed that yesterday at 9:30, or right around that time, a man with a large scar on his face was sighted in the Central City train station by multiple station employees.
The station? Looks like that bastard got away.
At 9:30, all round about that time. Weird way of wording it.
Our life was terrible.
Fair enough.
We were so poor in those days. My wife couldn't stand living that kind of life, so she left us.
Did his wife just leave? If his wife did just leave, then fuck up.
To those days again. I don't even think.
Imagine leaving your kid behind.
Don't worry, Daddy, it's okay. If those people do tell you no, me and Alexander will growl at them until they say yes.
You tell him, Nina.
Hey, Nina. I've got an idea. Do you want to play with Daddy tomorrow?
Really?
Yeah.
Alexander, Daddy says he's going to play with us tomorrow.
Please don't have anything sinister happen.
Hello, Mr. Tucker.
Oh. I don't know about this. My gut's been twisted since this episode fucking started. I don't know, guys. I'm not liking this.
Thanks for having us again today. Mr. Tucker!
Hey, Nina!
Mr. Tucker!
There you are. So you are home.
Yes. I did it, boys. I finally did it. A chimera that understands human speech. Here, let me show you. Listen to me. That person over there, that's Edward.
That person, Edward.
Yes, that's very good. Well done.
That's amazing. It can actually talk.
Now I don't have to worry about losing my certification.
That person, Edward. That person, Edward. That person, Edward. Big Brother Ed.
Mr. Tucker, when did you first get your state certification?
Let's see. It was 2 years ago.
And when did your wife leave you?
That was 2 years ago, too.
I just have one more question for you. Nina and Alexander. Where are they?
Damn brat, figuring it out so quickly.
Brother!
Oh yeah, I figured it out. You did it again! 2 years ago it was your wife! This time, you used your own daughter and her dog to transmute a talking chimera! You can only do so much with animals, after all. It's much easier when you start with a human, isn't that right?
I don't see what you're so upset about. This is how we progress. Human experimentation is a necessary step. I would think a scientist should understand.
Shut up! Do you really think you can get away with this? Messing around with someone's life like that? Your own daughter!
Someone's life, you say? Haha, you'd know all about that, wouldn't you? Look at you, Full Metal Alchemist. Look at your leg, your arm, your brother.
This is not the same fucking thing. This is not the same thing at all. This motherfucker thinks that he can compare what Ed and Al went through, what they did to bring back their mother from the dead, They're literally doing everything they possibly can to bring someone back that they love, so that person doesn't die. That's what they were doing. And they lost this shit in the process of doing that. Even though it's sad to look at Al and see Al as this suit of armor has no body, Al made the decision to go along with Ed as well. They both wanted to bring their mother back. This prick, however, is just sacrificing those he loves for his own good, his own fucking certification, so this asshole can keep a certificate. That's it. Literally, like, is there a way to reverse this? Or has he just killed his daughter, his wife 2 years ago, and their dog? Fuck this guy, man.
Those things are also the result of messing around with somebody's life, aren't they? Shut up! We are the same! We're the same! You're just like me! We're not! Oh, but yes we are! The opportunity was right in front of us and we took it! We had to, even though we knew it was against the rules! No! Not me! Alchemist, don't! Do that! I'm not!
Mother! If you keep this up, he'll die!
Edward, no. Daddy, do you hurt Daddy?
What the fuck is this anime, man?
I'm sorry. Even with all our power, we can't do anything to change you back. I'm sorry. I'm sorry.
Can we play now? Can we play now?
I made it just in time. I get to remain a state alchemist. I passed. Like hell, you're staying a state alchemist. Like hell.
Can we play now?
If ever there was an example of the devil's work in this world, this case would definitely be it.
The devil, huh? The state alchemist must be willing to act, able to take another's life when ordered to without questioning. In some ways, Mr. Tucker's actions and our own may not be all that far apart.
I wish people would stop saying that.
Other people's lives. We choose our own path, knowing full well what we're doing.
How the fuck is anyone backing up what this guy did? How? I did not expect this from FULLMETAL ALCHEMIST Brotherhood at all. I really didn't. This is heartbreaking. This is so messed up.
That's the way it is. Right, FULLMETAL? You will more than likely come across cases like this again in the future. And you may end up having to get your own hands dirty as well. You gonna shut down like this every time?
We may be called dogs of the military. We may even be cursed as devils. It doesn't matter. Al and I are still going to get our bodies back. We know the truth. We know we're not devils. We know we're not gods. We're human. We're only human! You can't even do anything to save one innocent little girl. So what good are we then?
I wonder why no one's capable of understanding me. Nina.
You're Shao Tucker, correct?
Who are you? Not military. Who are you? How did you get in here? There were military police out front.
Foolish alchemists who turn their backs on the ways of God shall be punished. Daddy's hurting. Daddy hurts. No, Daddy. You poor creature. Once you've been given this form, there is no way of separating you again. At least, your passing will be in peace. God, hear me. 2 human souls have just been returned to you. Please accept them into your loving arms. Please grant these poor lost souls everlasting peace and salvation.
I find it weird that at the end of that episode, I'm rooting for the bad guy. The religious nutjob who's going around killing the state alchemists. I was rooting for him. His sympathy and empathy that he took for Nina. That was a horrific episode, guys. That was brutal. I'll be honest. Because this is an older anime, in my head, I had an idea of what I thought it was going to be like. You know, FULLMETAL ALCHEMIST BROTHERHOOD, I had an idea. I was like, oh, you know, it's probably going to be light and fun and action-packed. And then it started, it had those gory elements. I was like, oh, okay, it's actually quite gory. It's surprising. But holy shit, this is so dark. That is one of the darkest things I've seen in anime. And I never would have thought it would have been from this show. I literally got goosebumps. I hate the daddy stuff. Ah, man, that's so brutal. I hate this so much. That was an awful episode. That was heartbreaking. Literally had... Like, last time you saw Nina and Alexander, they were excited because they were going to get a day where they got to play with their dad, who had just been hiding his way in his office, and she was saying he gets lonely sometimes, but her daddy's so nice to her, she loves her daddy, and she was all excited to have a day where she gets to play with her dad. And then the next time we see her, her dad's literally, like, turned her and the dog into this tormented soul, and put them together in one body. For what? What is he accomplishing? You took 2 perfectly fine beings and turned them into one barely functioning one. Like, well done. You achieved nothing. You went back in evolution. And then to the end, he's like saying, I don't understand why no one understands us. And then when he was killed, all Nina wanted was... She was just sad for her dad dying. That is a brutally heartbreaking episode. Absolutely devastating. One of the darkest episodes I've seen in any anime. I did not expect FULLMETAL ALCHEMIST BROTHERHOOD to be this dark at all. Not even a little bit. I did not expect this from this anime. It is brutal. It is a brutal anime. Wow. Don't get it wrong, I am really enjoying it. It's very good. But damn, that episode hit hard. That was heartbreaking. Oof. I did not see that coming. I didn't think this anime was gonna have episodes like that. I guess FULLMETAL ALCHEMIST BROTHERHOOD is going to be one hell of a ride going forward. If we're only 4 episodes in, already having episodes like this, I can't imagine what's on the horizon. Now my nose is running. I'm gonna end the video there. I hope you guys all enjoyed this reaction. Sorry for sniffing and my nose running. Flipping hay fever and crying has got me now. Anyway, I'll end the video there. I hope you guys are all enjoying these reactions. I love all of you. Jeez, this was so brutal. Wow. Anyway, doesn't that mean that the assassin's near Al and Ed now then? Because he just came out of that building, so he's got to be nearby, right? Interesting. I wonder if he's going to pay a visit to them. Anyway, I love all of you. Have an incredible day. Don't forget to subscribe if you're not subscribed already. And as always, my friends, see me.